Hello, and it's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC Live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, reporting from the USA on for my 329th broadcast. That's 329 broadcasts to date. And, and next month, there will be the 1 year since we launched, since TBC and admin launched this live broadcasting. So it will be 1 year for all of us, for a lot of us that started in March, like I did. But anyway, it's been a joy to meet with you all and build an audience and continue to grow our community. Okay, I want to thank also my lovely loved one. My wife always supported me. I love her and I love my two little ones. That's Miss Kayla and Caitlin. I love all three of y'all. Y'all so dear to me. Okay, now let's see. I know I got my Bangladesh community here. Like always, I always know they're there. Okay. Okay, great to have y'all all here. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the blog a little bit today, okay? But I got something to say to you all before I get started. And remember to say this, because I'm gonna say it at the end of near the end. The whole gist of this particular broadcast is, remember these terms. Don't focus on the out, focus on the process. I'm gonna say it again. Don't focus on the outcome of TBC. Focus on the progress you're making through your journey. And I'm gonna show you something you probably saw. And some of you that saw on the Send Button meeting. Remember, there's quite a few people out there that's new that may not have a wallet yet, so they can't see the Send Button meeting. But I'm gonna show you some things today. Okay. All right. Okay, some of you have seen that because Randy went over in the Send Button meeting. Because it's in the blog. If it's in the blog, we can talk about it, okay? All right. Now, before I get there, let's go through some others. I'm going to skip what I'm covering. I'm not going to I'm going to cover some of it. This is day 5 of Mr. M. Derek's 90-day challenge. He's doing a wonderful job showing people exactly how to grow the community, folks. He's doing a wonderful job. Here, right here, the dynamic duo of Kiwi and Bex Pio and of the Netherlands. They did the 129th review, some very important information about TBC. They did a great job here in their broadcast. They live in New Zealand. And I knew this one was going to make them. There are some broadcasts that I just know going to make the blog. This one I kind of felt like it would make here. I knew admin would like this one here. Well, I said some will, some won't, some what next. That was my broadcast yesterday. I thought it was one of my favorite. Thank you so much, Ed. Thank you so much. And once again, our Bangladesh community, growing that community 100 strong, and making a big contribution towards their growth. And that's showing Mr. Shohag along with another countryman and all of their and the women and men in the panel here. They're doing a wonderful job, the Bangladesh community. Wonderful job. So let me get right at it. And remember what I said, don't focus on the outcome, focus on the progress. All right. Now this was some information Randy went over in the Send Button meeting, but there's one part here I want to focus in on something that's coming new. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me go here. Okay, let me start here, right here. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Okay. It says his organization's hours is organization's hours is filled with casual part-time worker working on the growth randomly. But the full-timers are ones doing most of the growth. I believe we have approximately 128 full-time timers in TBC right now. But when you look at it, the blue area, and they're talking about this blue area right here of the chart above, that would put us in the 8th period of growth of two times 2. By the time we celebrate our 3rd year anniversary on March 21st, 2009, which is next month, folks, I believe full-timers will be doubling in size on a weekly basis. So it takes 31 periods of growth to, and they're talking about this 31 periods right here of growth, periods of growth to reach 1 billion members. And we have 8 periods already covered, leaving 25 more periods, doubling until we reach our objective. Our objective of 1 billion members by the end of September 2019. Did y'all hear that, folks? This is coming from admin. We can do it, folks. It's possible. It's possible. We have spent years training our members on how to cash flow TBC, but we have over 500 merchants within our global merchant listing we installed on Kringle Cash in January of 2019. Wow, that is impressive. Now it is time to support a full-time effort to generate massive growth within the TBC community. And let me stop here, folks. You know that's one of our campaigns, the Massive Growth Campaign, okay? And it goes right on here. These 3 campaigns are now working together in perfect harmony. Cash flow campaign, merchant adoption campaign, and a massive growth campaign. Okay? We currently have 3,327,458 members in TBC today. And that's up writing this blog post. I believe we will have at least 3,333,333 members by the time we hit our 3rd year anniversary. If that is the case by then, I will roll out a weekly Bitcoin contest. Okay. The full-timer that has sponsored the most paid signups in a week will win 200 grains of Bitcoin and will be recognized in the send button meeting that week and receive that Bitcoin live during the send button meeting. We are currently growing by 100 to 200 paid members sign up a day right now. Once we double the speed of growth, we will be able to expand our contest to 2 members per week. Then as we grow, we will keep adding more members per week. And before you know it, we could have a winner on each language that we do in a send button meetings. Contests make sponsoring even more exciting.
Sir, don't show.
Okay. Please mute yourself, please. Please mute yourself, please, if you're coming on. Okay, I'm going through the blog, please. Okay. All right, let's keep going. This week, we will be working on adding a full-timer area in the KCBO. And people, for those who don't know what KCBO means, that means Kringle Cash Back Office. Once that new feature is built, we will be able to see it in the profile page. Okay, now some people are going to ask, where? I can hear them now. Where do you find this? That's why it's good to familiarize yourself with the Kringle Cash Back Office on every area. By default, every member by default, every member will be set at part-time, and if you are qualified, you will go into the file and select full and click the check button. To qualify as full-time, you need to complete your KCBO profile and attend view weekly send button meetings which I do every week, every Cinema meeting, and must have at least 2 paid signups. Okay, I see that part. When you click the check button, it it will check and see if you qualify to a full-time in TBC, and it will let you know if you are not. If not, it will tell you and why not. If you are qualified, it said if you are qualified, it would add you to the full-time database, and you will then automatically be added to the Bitcoin contest each week that will continue to attend, view, and send button meetings. You must be present on the panel of a send button meeting to collect your Bitcoin if you win. I'm going to read that part, last sentence again. You must be present on the panel of the send button meeting to collect your Bitcoin if you win. I just hope I'm going to make that point out, folks. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I just want to read that part right there because this is something new that's coming. Okay. I believe, from my understanding, it's going to start happening once admin's going to roll this out, into this entire Creamcast back office around the time that we reach our 3rd anniversary next month. Okay. And this paragraph deals basically with MBA Derek and his launching his 90-day challenge to send 50 icebreakers a day on Facebook. And that's using through Facebook Messenger. Okay. All right. Okay. I like this saying, give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime. Okay, let me come out of this.
Sir, no watching blog.
Let me, hold on just a moment, please. Hold on a minute, please. Now listen, what's important, I said early before I started reading this. What I said before I started reading this is make sure I said something that I want people to remember. Don't focus on the outcome as much. Focus on your progress. And the reason I say that is because, and that just goes right inside of what I just read. If you focus on the progress, guess what's going to happen, folks? The rapid growth is going to start happening. You're going to see people coming in to the Billion Coin. Okay? Admin is rolling out a Bitcoin contest to get people to do what? To get Bitcoin, to get a reward for what they're doing. Okay? That's going to come out. I'm sure there'll be another blog post that's going to give that more information about it later. So look for that, okay? Admin is steadily doing things for us to get people moving. And I talked about that and a little about that in my broadcast meeting today. It's time now for us to take action more. And I'm not talking about our panelists here. I'm not talking about people in this chat area here. I'm talking about for those people that may be watching this, that's members or new members that may see this live broadcast on my YouTube channel. Folks, I'm coming up on maybe 750 YouTube subscribers, and I'm seeing a lot of people watch my broadcast around the world. I can see the number, how many views. I mean, I see 300, 600, 100, different numbers. I'm just saying to you is that it's important that people understand that I know we talk about 1 billion members. I know that comes up in the blog, but spend more time on your progress, spend less time on the outcome and more on the progress. Okay? All right, now, I have, Mr. Simone, you was going to say something. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Give me floor. Sir, you are a blog show, but we are no watching blog and panel and viewer. No showing your blog. But share your share blog, but I we are no watching your blog. But
Oh, you can't see it?
yes, sir. But I
Oh,
will just trying your just simple
let me
example.
see. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. I thought I'm sorry. That must have happened again. Let me go back to it
Just
again. Hold
just
on.
we are the signal for your sir. No watching your blog.
Yeah, but
Just
hold
keep.
on a minute. You got to realize something. Hold on a minute, Simone. I'm doing this broadcast just not for you. I'm doing it for the community. Okay, hold on a minute. Maybe something going on here that I'm not aware of. Hold on a minute.
That's good.
Now you can see it now, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is the area I was Well, I started here. I started right here. When I was talking about organizations right here, and I read over this, then you recognize this poster here. This is something we've seen before in the blog. The three campaigns: the cash flow campaign, merchant adoption campaign, and massive growth campaign. I read this area here, and then I went down here and I read this paragraph, and I read this paragraph. I'm not going to read this paragraph here because this is something that, had you been in a Sinbad meeting, you would see this. And Randy still got the link up in under Sinbad English where people can still watch it. Okay, those people that's got sin buttons, I cannot give you the keyword. That's something that you have to watch it to get that. Okay. Okay. And I read this lastly: give a man a fish, feed him for a day; teach a man a fish, feed him for a lifetime. I'm sure some people probably heard of that before. Okay. Now, I'm going to come out of this for a minute here. I apologize. Simone, did you have anything else you want to offer, sir? Anything else?
Yes, sir. And now is okay. All is okay. And fantastic news. Today's your broadcast and good news. And send button is a wonderful send button in Randy, sir.
Yes, great. Great.
Great.
And the great news is y'all gonna have y'all's tomorrow. The Bangladesh people gonna have theirs, and about 6 more tomorrow. So please, everybody, support as many as you can. And if you can't support, I have different windows, different tabs open, all of them. And of course, I have this. I can't listen to all of the same time. So, but at least I put my name, and I tell people to do this: type in your name in the chat area so you let the people there know you are present. Okay, and I
Yes,
do
sir.
that for all of them. Okay, just support people, and it's an opportunity for you to gain more cookies that way over time. Okay, so our next redemption period is in May of this year, and before you know it, it will be May. You know, February is you go through February month very fast because it's the shortest month of the year. So we'll be in March before you know it. so redemption period is be back before you know it. So but oh my goodness. Let me stop right here, okay? And I
Yes.
got a news flash. And this is not good news. Okay? I meant to do this in the beginning, and I apologize to this person. I don't believe the person is here, and I'm surprised, and I'm not shocked. Some of you may have know Christine Tangway. Okay, you've seen her in the chat room. She started doing broadcasts in Spanish and English, and well, she notified me, and I had noticed during the broadcast. I notice people affect how they look when I see them, and out of all the people that I saw with smiles on their face and pleasant, she looked a bit down. I could see everybody as I was doing my broadcasters meeting. She looked a little down, and she lost her brother. Her brother passed away. He had been in a coma for 5 years. That's right, 5 years, a coma.
Yeah. Yes.
And so he's been ill for quite some time. And so I asked everyone to spread the news on the TBC community to support Christine Tangway's brother and her and her family. I mean, support her and her family for the loss of their brother. Because we have to all pray for her, and because she seemed really sad. She said that by me doing all of us talking during the broadcast meeting and talking about challenges that we face, that really brought something out of her to talk about it, because she's been keeping it in. So, but she notified me, and I put it on the broadcaster's chat room so people would know. And some people have already replied, and y'all can message her, and support her, and let her know that you're there for her, because she needs everybody's prayers right now, because she's pretty sad right now. I could tell her affect, her affect, AFFEACT, not effect, affect. You can know how she appears. I could tell that she was pretty sad during the broadcast meeting. So so please pray for her. Now back to what I was saying here. Okay, now I got some more people. Anybody else want to come on? I got some people from Bangladesh here today. Anyone else? How you doing, Mr. Sharif?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Give me floor something TBC. Sir, we are also wait for you watching your live broadcasting all day or all time. Waiting your broadcasting. We are watching your live broadcasting and learning every day. Your understand me and us every day, every time. You showing blog step by step. You're learning every day.
That's
So
right.
we are
Step by step.
waiting for you, sir, every time, and learning
Yes.
so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, great. That's great to hear. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharif. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. He's doing a wonderful job. You do a wonderful job yourself in your broadcast, by the way, sir. Okay, Mr. Shohat, you there, sir? Shohat?
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir?
How
This is
you
a
doing,
wonderful
sir?
podcasting, sir. Yes, sir. This my network is very slow, sir. It's a problem.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for being here today. You do some great broadcasts yourself. Thank you so much. Mr. Farhat, you there, sir? Farhat?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Sir, today your broadcaster is great. I already get news in English environment and education, sir.
Okay.
It is so great news. I think it's a great news for all TBCN.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. You know, the Bangladesh people are so warm and kind. They always support me. They're great people, folks. Some of the nicest people on earth, in my opinion. And they're doing y'all doing a wonderful job, all of you over there, and building y'all are definitely following that massive growth campaign. Keep up the great work. Each one of you all are doing splendid, excellent broadcasts. Let me say this to you all of you all. Even though I may not understand your language per se, but guess what I understand? Guess what I see? Your energy. I see your mannerisms in your face. I see it in your broadcast. I can see it. I can feel it. I don't have to understand your language to feel what y'all trying to say or trying to express. I feel it. So keep doing a great job, folks. Keep doing it. Y'all doing a splendid job. Okay? All right. Folks, anyone got any questions in our chat room? Anybody? Let me see. I don't seem to have any questions. Well, I see Mr. Darren Haywood. Thank you so much, Mr. Darren Haywood. You know, support him. I don't know what time. I imagine it's really early in the morning by the time for Bangladesh people, but Darren Haywood, he be doing his broadcast today, I'm sure. Okay. All right. I see my wife speaking to different people, her nice self. Yeah. Okay, folks. Listen, thank you all for being here today. My panelists, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for my lovely wife for always being here supporting me, as well as Kayla and Caitlin. And yep, everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing great today. It's good to see everybody. And just as a reminder, tomorrow you have 7 Send Button meetings. Make sure you support them all. Get your cookies. Support them by putting your name in. If you don't understand the language, put the name in the chat area and get the keyword, because you can't get those cookies without the keyword. As a reminder, make sure all the people, make sure you just not say the keyword, write it down on a sheet of paper and show it up at the screen so people will get it. Because I saw that with one person. I'm not going to name anybody, but make sure when you do it, write it down on a sheet of paper before you do your Send Button meeting. In other words, when I did a Send Button meeting last week, talking about being proactive versus reactive. See, what happens is, if you're writing during the time you get ready to talk, that's kind of reactive. Be proactive. Write it before your Send Button meeting. When I did those 2 Send Buttons for Randy last year, I already had a keyword up before I even started it. You see? So, and remember what I said early before I started this broadcast today. Spend a little less time focusing on the outcome and more on your progress. And we'll build this community faster than you think. And y'all saw what I said. Admin want us to get to 1 billion members by the end of September. Now, will we do it? I don't know. That's left up to us, right? So let's see what happens. All right, y'all have a great day. Peace, everybody.
Peace, sir.
Peace.